Nah, picture me rolling, tip of my chauffeur.
Alright y'all, so I'm gonna try to save some of y'all that might want to try this to mold this wing to your Silverado or any other truck really. The bonding it with fiberglass, bonding the plastic wings in particular with fiberglass is pretty difficult.
Alright, gonna start molding this wing. I'm gonna fix this dent too. Gonna start molding it up. Alright y'all, I got an idea to mount this thing. So this wing, it has these little slots, I'm guessing to occupy these holes. So what I'm gonna do is once I clean this that adhesive strip off, I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna put holes. Damn, I got one hand. But I'm gonna put holes in these right here and I'm gonna use it to put a bolt there. And I'll probably put, I wish I had 2 more of these cause I don't need these right here. But I'll have to use 2 of these. Alright y'all, bear with me. I know it looks crazy, but I found some machine screws. I use these right here. Them is M6. And see, I sanded it all down. I'm gonna have to put some fiberglass resin on that. Not resin, but fiberglass body filler. And you can see I got it screwed down, but it's kind of like bowed up in some spots. I think I'm gonna leave it like that because even though it's bowed, it's sort of even from side to side. It ain't a whole lot I can do without putting more holes or finding another way to pull that down and then clamp it. But it'll be all right. I'll find a way to make it work. But I got the tape holding this up because it's supposed to fold down over this, but I cut it off. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take some fiberglass filler. I seen Sprayway do this. I'm gonna take some fiberglass filler to try to get it to hold. And then once I get that dry and hard, then I'll come back with some fiberglass resin and cloth. And then once I got the middle part locked in, then I'm gonna lock in the sides, and then I'm gonna start building it up to make sure, you know. All right, y'all. So you can see where I put the fiberglass filler. Then I done knocked it down here. I done made it flat. Oh shit. I done made it kind of flat. I don't want to cut too deep and then take this off because that's the only thing. That's the only thing holding the That's the only thing holding the wing on right now. I'm probably knock it down just a little bit more in some spots, and then I'm gonna get ready to put my fiberglass mat or cloth on. Man, get into it. So I put the fiberglass cloth on there with the resin. Mix it up in a little bowl. I ordered some paint mixing cups. They're gonna be here tomorrow, but I just had to use what I got today. And you can see I filled them holes up. I actually need to go ahead and sand that. I'm gonna wait till this get a little bit hard to where it ain't gonna pull off, and then I think I can sand it like that. Cause I don't want that fiberglass filler to get real hard, cause that shit, it get real hard to sand unless you use like a electric sander or something. But I'm gonna probably get started on that, and then once I knock this down, I'm gonna just leave it for the night. Top of the morning, early morning next day, and man, I'm kind of pissed off. This shit lifting, so I'm gonna have to redo this. I think I didn't put enough of the hardener in there. And look at this. This part right here completely lifted. So I'm gonna try to cut it out if I can. I really don't want to stack too many layers, cause it's gonna make it hard to mold it into shape once I go to sanding. So I'm gonna try to cut this piece out and redo it. Fuck. So I got to thinking, and I ain't as frustrated as I was because I realized what I did wrong now. So it's kind of hard to bond to this plastic as it is with fiberglass. And then I kind of rushed the sanding job, and you can see it starting to fold up on me now. But so what I'm gonna do next, and you know the sucky part, I took the fiberglass off the top, but it's bonded real well to that metal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strip it. I'm gonna cut some fiberglass strips and bond it from here all the way to the other side, and then that way it'll like encapsulate, you know, the bumper to the rear. So even if it lift up a little bit, it'll still be stuck. I should have did that from the jump, but you know, you live and you learn. Okay, so I can tell I had multiple problems on that first pass that I did last night, because for one, I didn't sand good, I told y'all that, but I also didn't mix enough of the hardener in with the resin. Cause it didn't even get hard. Like, well, it got hard, but when I came back that next morning, it still wasn't fully cured, and it should have been at least, you know, making a thud when I slap it, but you know, it had air bubbles and stuff. But damn, it still got air bubbles. But I can tell this got harder a whole lot faster. It started gelling up, you know, by the time I got to that portion right there. But so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let this harden, and then I'm gonna go back and slap them edges down on the front and the back, and then once that hardened, I'm gonna go back and lay a few more. I'm gonna even it out basically, and we're gonna see how that go. All right, y'all, so I had to get creative. So this is my latest try, and you can see it's not a lot of air pockets. It's one there. It look like that may be one. It's a big one there. But for the most part, I got it to stick a whole lot better. On this side, all I was using was the fiberglass resin, and then laying the cloth on there, and it kept lifting up. It's like it wasn't soaking. It was soaking into the cloth, but it kept leaving air pockets, like it kept lifting up. So what I did was I mixed this fiberglass resin jelly and the fiberglass resin, the regular resin, and I mixed them both together, and I put the hardener for this and the hardener for that, and I just mixed it all up into one bowl, and it was a whole lot thicker. And then you can see I laid it down, and then I put my cloth over that, and it was able to stick a whole lot better without lifting up a whole lot. It's still some air pockets, but I think that'll hold as long as it don't lift from right here on the tailgate side. But it was sticking pretty good on that side, so this should be good. And then I'm gonna show you the other side. And then on this side, you can see I got a few more lift spots too. It's lifting there, it's lifting there. So I'm gonna have to cut that away, pull all that off, and then redo it again, because I don't want to have them air pockets. It might hold, but I don't want to take a chance. This right here held down pretty good. I'm actually proud of that. I don't know why it wasn't holding like this throughout the whole thing. I think it's the plastic, man. It don't really want to bond to that plastic. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix it the same way I did on the other side. No, I'm not. I'm gonna mix it regular right here to cover this whole strip. And then once that's laid down, so I'm gonna take another sheet and I'm gonna mix it from here to the top. Because since this mat is already stuck pretty good, I shouldn't have an issue laying the mat from here to there. And then I'm gonna smooth it out. And I'm gonna mix up some Rondo and try to get it close to level. I know it's not gonna be level, but try to get it close to level. And then sand away, man. This sanding, bro, y'all gotta give Sprayway and Fairway and Underground Paint King, y'all gotta give them guys some credit, man, because they make it look so easy, but it's a whole lot of work. The sanding is most of the work. But I'm gonna let y'all know, I ain't gonna keep talking so much. Alright, here we go. I done switched locations again, but about to get some good work done. This right here is gonna take, this right here is what's been taking the longest time. So I put these on. It's still not fully cured yet. So what I did like Sprayway did. I got resin jelly. I just realized that resin jelly, fiberglass resin jelly is not the same as the short strand fiberglass filler. But anyway, I used the jelly to hold it in place, and then I came across with some mat, fiberglass mat to kind of lock it in. It's pretty solid. I don't think it's gonna go nowhere. I hope it don't go nowhere, because that's gonna be so embarrassing if I finish painting this and somebody come to lean on it and, you know, knock that off. But I also put the last layer. It go from here, from the blue tape to this end, because that was the only spot that didn't have some fiberglass on it. But it almost looked like it's nothing there, but it's actually there. It's just I sanded it down real good, and I sanded through the jelly, the fiberglass resin jelly. But this part right here was pretty thick, so should be pretty good with that. Once this dry up, because this side is fresh still, it's still kind of wet, and I actually didn't put enough activator, so it barely you know, it's barely curing. But yep, coming along. Tomorrow is gonna be the most exciting day, because I can move away from building, and I can just go straight to sanding and fixing dents and stuff like that, because this took a while to put this wing on. All right, man, look, we looking good. We looking good. I got this fiberglass, so that's solid now. I just gotta put some Bondo on it and make it smooth. This part done. All right, I'm having an issue. I ain't really having an issue, but this stuff, I ran out of the Bondo fiberglass right here. I ran out of the Bondo fiberglass, so I used some of that Total Boat epoxy that I had from left over, and it's taking a long ass time to harden, man. It's really making me mad. It's just taking a long time to cure, so I might set that in the sun. I'm gonna probably try to smooth the top part out first, and then if it's not done, I'm gonna just sit it in the sun and try to get it to cure. It's been 2 days now and it still ain't cured yet. All right, so I got the wing on, and I'm smoothing it out right now. I already put Bondo on a few times and got it kind of knocked down to where I want it. I mixed up some Rondo, some Bondo, and fiberglass resin to try to get it a little more level. I'm gonna sand it down in a second. It's still tacky, but you can see this side, and I'm gonna have to live with this not being perfectly smooth, because if I keep sanding, like the plastic corner, I'm starting to hit it. So I just made it as smooth as possible, so even with the paint, you'll be able to see kind of a divot right here, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just glad it's not like glued on or double-sided taped on or screwed on, because I think that looks so tacky, you know. But this shit, I'll never use that Total Boat epoxy again. Well, unless I'm doing a boat or something, but this is still tacky. It's still not dry. So that's just holding me up really, because I can sand this all down, I can sand this down, and then I can get ready to throw some primer on top of all the exposed metal. I wanted to paint the whole tailgate, you know, but it's holding me up. But yep.